Hello and welcome to the Love York Awards 2020.
Sponsored by YouFund and hosted by us, University Radio York.
We're your hosts for this evening. I'm Alex.
And I'm Naomi. Tonight, at this prestigious annual event, we recognise and reward the achievements of all students here at the University of York.
Whether it's a society who has created an inclusive and social environment, a volunteer who has provided assistance to members of the local community, or a course rep who went above and beyond the call of duty, these awards exist to recognise them.
Throughout this evening, your sabbatical officers will each present categories of awards related to their elected remits and will each give an award to their own unsung heroes of the year.
The winners of these awards are chosen specifically by the SABs, who hope to shine a light on students that are yet to take the spotlight but do outstanding work behind the scenes for student life.
This year, there have been a few changes to the awards, including the addition of the Green Award to celebrate those dedicated to helping the environment, and the USU Student Staff of the Year Award to give recognition to those hardworking students who help to run the union.
Tweet along with the hashtag LYA2020. So let's get started. Get comfy on your sofa, stick in your headphones, and please feel free to walk over to the fridge at any time.
And if you don't know the fire exits in your own house by now, I don't know what to say to you.
But before we get into the all-important awards this evening, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Charlie Jeffrey, joins us now to mark this very special occasion.
Welcome to the Love York Awards. I'm Charlie Jeffrey, Vice-Chancellor, and it's my first time at this awards evening. I know this is one of the big nights of the student year, a truly glittering occasion. We're of course online this year because of the coronavirus pandemic, but I know that won't stop us from glittering. I had the enormous pleasure of being in the judging panel for the awards, and everywhere I saw ingenuity, commitment, compassion and sheer brilliance in bringing students together to have fun, in bringing students together to tackle big issues we need to sort out, about inequality and disadvantage within the university community, or about the global challenges that impact on us all. And of course, we're in the middle of one of those. I want to salute you all for how you've responded to the current crisis, supporting one another but also doing amazing things to support others in the communities around us. Huge thanks for that. And huge thanks for all the achievements we're celebrating this evening. Cheers!
The Love York Awards 2020.
Thank you to the Vice-Chancellor for such an inspiring speech to officially commence the Love York Awards.
Zhang, your academic officer, is now here to introduce your first award categories of the evening.
Zhang has worked this year to represent you in everything academic, including learning, teaching, assessment and feedback.
Hello everyone, it's my pleasure to introduce you the first two award categories of this evening, the Academic Excellence Award and the Partnership and Innovation Award. The Academic Excellence Award recognizes those who strive to make improvements to their course or the general academic experience of students studying at our university. This could be by being an academic reps, helping to organize alternative lecturers, or working closely with the department to improve the student experience. The Partnership and Innovation Award recognizes the creativity of a student or student group who have addressed any demand or issues using an innovative and enterprising solutions by working in partnership with another body. This could be starting up a new business or enterprise. First up is the Academic Excellence Award.
The Academic Excellence Award. And the nominees are Josh Topless, Eloise McMinn-Mitchell, Alex Bibby, Tom O'Neill. And the winner is Josh Topless.
So thank you very much for this award. It's an honour to be nominated alongside some amazing reps and friends. It's been a very long-standing issue of mine to get extended bus passes for archaeology students travelling to King's Manor, because it took me 2 years since I first started it, and also raising over £653 for the Movember Foundation with the department. I'd also like to thank my amazing girlfriend for her love and support, which I couldn't have done without, for helping keep me sane and happy throughout all of this. But also I'd like to apologise to you because you had to listen to me for 2 years complaining about bus passes, and hopefully this will also bring an end to all the old questions about archaeologists complaining about bus passes. I'd also like to thank all of my friends at USU, you know who you are, as well as the department who believed in me. So thank you very much for this award, and hope you're all well.
Congratulations to Josh Topless.
Next up is the Partnership and Innovation Award.
Partnership and Innovation Award. And the nominees are Microshield, York Negotiation Society, a multilingual experience, URY Freshers, working with USU, and the winner is a multilingual experience.
Thank you so much for choosing a multilingual experience as the winner for the Partnership and Innovation Award for the Love York Awards. We started a multilingual experience to bring students together to bring about real change.
We raise awareness about global issues through evenings of live music, poetry and speeches. We have raised almost £1,000 so far for different national and international charities.
And we wouldn't have been able to do that without collaborating with over 70 societies, individuals and networks.
The point and purpose of a multilingual experience is to bring students together and show the power of a strong collective voice.
It's been incredible to see multilingual grow over time, whether that's the acts or the team that's been running the show behind the scenes.
Thank you to everyone who's been involved in multilingual in any way. It's been an opportunity to make a real difference, both in York and internationally, helping so many different causes across the globe.
Congratulations to a multilingual experience.
Before we move on to the next award categories, let's pass back to Jeanne so she can say a few words about her year and award her Unsung Hero of the Year.
I came to the UK in 2015 and about to go into my final year. So in this time, I have changed so much as a person, and the world has too. At the end of my sixth form, when the UK was gearing up for the Brexit referendum, the US was seeing the rise of Trump, I remember me and my politics classmate were following those news and biting our nails at every single development. Meanwhile, me being old enough to vote in Vietnam, I was unable to engaging with the politics of my own country. This sort of conundrum have followed me since my first day of university, and is still going on, of course, although much less. In the first term of university, I don't have that many friends. And as someone paying nearly £20,000 per year to study, and with my cultural background, I decided to spend some time to develop myself personally and professionally rather than dedicating my time to Fibbers, which I regret sometimes now because of how great Fibbers was. And somehow my accent was a barrier. Somehow my certain way of living, my culture was a barrier. First term, I was really struggling. And I thought my time at university might match my sixth form experience, which was dominated by loneliness and cultural alienations. But I also know that if I am strong and determined enough to go my own way, I will find my friends and like-minded people along the way. I know some of you might have felt the same way with your first year, or even second year, or even your final year. But now I look back, I'm happy to see how far you have come, and I hope you do too. Because of York, with its heritage, its value of inclusivity and of safety has given me the opportunity to develop into the person I am today. I ended up finding the closest friend in the Derwent blocks next to mine, in my course, in the student society that I joined in. I owe York and its people so much that I decided to run for academic officer. The world had changed so much since I moved here, and all the Brexit energy have moved to TikTok and COVID-19 now. Being academic officer in this period has been a challenge, and any success I've had, I owe to my wonderful colleagues in USU and GSA for their support, advice and personal development. I particularly want to thank my academic reps, course reps, department reps and faculty reps. Without your work, we often went beyond the remit. I won't be able to make a great start to the Liberating and Diversifying York campaign, running the assessment campaign, and most especially delivering our undergraduate safety net and the postgraduate adjusted classification with the university. And of course, to all my friends, to all the students and staff of this university, to you all, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I think now is the perfect time for me to end the speech, and I would like to present you the unsung hero of the year. This person has used his strength as an international student to develop himself and to make a massive difference to his department, university, and through his media station and professional work. On top of this person is also a great friend and a great colleague of mine. Congratulations to Thomas Rupert, our TFTI department reps, and our former course station manager of YSTV. Thank you.
Thank you to Zhang.
Effie, your Community and Wellbeing Officer, is now here to introduce the next awards.
Effie has represented you for 2 years, doing tons of lobbying and campaigning around welfare provisions within the university, the local community and nationally.
Good evening to everyone watching at home. It is my pleasure to introduce the next 3 award categories. The Award for Contribution to Student Wellbeing, the Liberation and Leadership Award, and the Campaign of the Year Award. The Contribution to Student Wellbeing Award recognises the work of an individual or group who have shown dedication, passion and innovation to improve the wellbeing of students, or have raised awareness of specific issues with relevance to their contribution to student wellbeing. The Liberation and Leadership Award will be given to an individual that has made a positive contribution to equality, inclusivity and diversity on any scale. And the Campaign of the Year Award, which is for strong, student-led campaigns which make a difference to individuals or groups on campus, in the community, nationally or even internationally. All varieties of campaigns are accepted for this award, from diversity and liberation, environmental, promotional, political and much more. First up is the Contribution to Student Wellbeing Award.
The Contribution to Student Wellbeing Award. And the nominees are Emma Albury, Laura Burke, Holly Plews, Jazara Lydia Jalba. Highly commended goes to Laura Burke, and the winner is Holly Plews.
Hi there, I hope everybody watching this is safe and well. Firstly, it really is such an honour to have been nominated for a Love York Award, and to even stand among the other exceptional nominees is a true privilege. While I am so incredibly grateful to accept this award, the real success, brilliance and power of Free the Flow lies with our team and volunteers. I have been supported and constantly inspired by teams who brought more to the project than I could ever imagine. They have made Free the Flow what it is today. So thank you to both our former and current committees and to our wonderful Vice Chair, Kira. The progress that Free the Flow has made in the last year has been immense, and it will continue to help students and make an impact on campus and to others further afield. Period poverty is happening, and it is happening here and now. It will only change if we start talking about it. So bloody well start talking. Thank you.
Congratulations to Holly Plews.
Next up is the Liberation in Leadership Award.
The Liberation in Leadership Award. And the nominees are Nadia Rashid, Rose McKean, Hamza Abdikadir, and Victoria Cornford. And the winner is Victoria Cornford.
I've been working so hard with DSN over the last year, campaigning for the rights of disabled students, not only in York but nationally too. It's amazing to have been nominated and recognised for all of the work that's gone on, but of course there are so many people who go unrecognised. From those who encouraged me to run to be the Disabled Students Officer in the first place a whole year ago, to those that have supported me in everything I've done since. In particular, I want to thank all of those who have kept DSN thriving, creating not only a space for campaigning, but a group where we can all be ourselves and know we're not alone. However, it's important to remember that there's still a long way to go. The work we do is so incredibly rewarding and I love doing it, but it's exhausting. And let's face it, as disabled students, we were exhausted from day one. We're still fighting daily for our rights and access to education, and for every step it takes, we feel like we're being pushed 3 steps back. And trust me, disabled people really tend to hate steps. Being recognised for this award is not just a recognition of the barriers I've fought, but the daily struggle all disabled students are facing on campus. But together, through our campaigns and through making the world just a little bit more accessible step by step, we can help make the world a nicer place for disabled students and for disabled people as a whole. So thank you very much for recognising me for this award, and thank you to every disabled student. So thank you.
Congratulations to Victoria Cornford.
Next up is the Campaign of the Year Award.
The Campaign of the Year Award. And the nominees are University of York Boat Club Challenge Week, Red Flag Campaign, Free the Flow, a multilingual experience. And the winner is Red Flag Campaign.
Massive thank you on behalf of myself and the Women's and Non-Binary Network for the Campaign of the Year Award. When I first came up with the idea for the campaign, I really wanted to help people to spot the signs that they could be in a controlling, abusive, toxic relationship.
In my role as Equal Opportunities Officer within York Sport Union, we were really able to mark the start of this campaign, with several of our sports clubs recognising the importance of the topic and becoming Red Flag ambassadors.
To date, the campaign has 585 followers on Instagram, over 70 individuals involved, and 2 blog posts on the USU website. The sports clubs, liberation networks, and other student groups have been integral in getting the campaign off the ground.
A huge thank you to all the clubs that have worked on this campaign.
The Red Flag campaign has a huge amount of content still to come, all to be resumed in the next few weeks, which is incredibly exciting. So yeah, stay tuned for more to come.
Congratulations to the Red Flag campaign.
Before we move on to the next award categories, here is Effie to say a few words about her year and to award her Unsung Hero of the Year.
This award goes to someone who is an actual icon, whose work fighting to improve the rights of minorities on campus has been awe-inspiring, who is a champion for women and non-binary folk and disabled people across York, and who I would never ever want to cross on a rugby pitch. My unsung hero is the absolutely fantastic Ali Smith. I love you, girl. I'm not gonna lie, standing in my living room in my slippers is not how I pictured this award ceremony going down. Whereas last year people's speeches made the audience cry, albeit pretty tipsy audience, this year I'll settle for people actually just watching the whole 2 minutes. So listen up, pals, I will be quick. Honestly, coming to the end of my second SAB year is absolutely heartbreaking for me because I love this job and I don't think any other role could compare. I ran for this role because all I want to do is help people. Because when I came to uni, I was a carer, a disabled student, and I worked 5 jobs to support me and my single mother, all whilst absolutely butchering my degree. It was a solid 0 out of 10 to be honest, and I had to make some really tough choices that I didn't want any other students to have to face. I don't want any student to be choosing between buying food or paying rent, unable to afford societies and missing out on friendships to work alongside their degree. I don't want them to be absolutely bankrupted by the hidden costs of uni or to feel like no one can help them. I wanted to make a difference and I wanted the work I did to change the university experience for even just one person. So I really hope that I've helped some of you with the work that I've done. Together, over the last 2 years, we have secured over £500,000 a year to fund a brand new mental health provision. We've raised over £100,000 to provide scholarships for disadvantaged students. We've cut the dang rent by over £100,000 a year and saved students over £6 million in rent to the uni when COVID hit. We've got the council running a scrutiny committee into First Bus, meaning long-term sustainable changes are on the horizon, and we've got a brand new reporting system, including anonymous reporting, to support all our students. And We've got over £16,000 back from Circuit Laundry and we're just waiting for tender to get them gone for good. Thank you all so much for putting up with my cheesy campaign hashtags and helping get these desperately needed changes. I cannot thank you enough for supporting me as your wellbeing officer. It's honestly meant the world.
Thank you so much to Effie.
Ollie, your Student Activities Officer, is now here to introduce the next award categories.
Ollie has represented you this year by looking after all of York's incredible student groups, which includes over 200 societies, 13 volunteering projects, plus the RAG and media groups.
He has also worked this year to provide better support for student events and culture.
Hi everyone, it's a pleasure to join you live from my kitchen as part of the Love York Awards 2020. Up next are the awards for Fundraiser of the Year, the Best Event and Outstanding Contribution to Student Media. Firstly, Fundraiser of the Year recognises the great fundraising contributions to charity by individuals. The award for Best Event recognises that events can pull people together, celebrate successes and educate. At a time when nightlife and venues dwindle in the city, the award for Best Event is to celebrate the ingenuity and the hard work of students who have put on an event that's been exceptional at breaking down barriers, entertaining and doing something different. And the award for Outstanding Contribution to Student Media recognises the skill, hard work and dedication student media takes to produce. This award recognises outstanding individuals that demonstrate the benefit of student media at York and to those who have made a significant impact to improve the quality of student media. And first up is the award for Fundraiser of the Year.
The award for Fundraiser of the Year. And the nominees are University of York Boat Club, University of York Dance Society, Sasha Sakira, Movember Student Ambassador Kieran McGowan, Chelsea Fawcett. And the winner is Movember Student Ambassador Kieran McGowan.
Thank you for the nomination, and it's obviously such a massive honour to win the award. Movember's come so far in the past 2 years at York that I've been the student ambassador. I mean, when I was in my first year, we raised less than 10 grand, and now obviously last year we raised over £26,000. And I'm so grateful to everyone who's helped me along the way, helped organise events, turned up to those events, fundraised individually, all the venues that have helped us host, and the whole York community has really helped us and helped me kind of fundraise the amount that we have. And I'm looking forward to continuing my work with Movember, and applications are open for new Movember student ambassadors at York, because obviously I'm on my way out. So we're looking currently for someone to replace me. So thank you again, and yeah, this is a great honour, so thank you.
Congratulations to Kieran McGowan.
The award for Best Event is up next.
The award for Best Event. And the nominees are URY at Freshers Festival, International Music Project by MEG, Up North Young Artists Exhibition, hosted by the Norman Ray Gallery, YSTV's Please Sir, There's Been a Murder, A Multilingual Experience, CHMS Chicago. Highly commended goes to CHMS Chicago, and the winner is YSTV's Please Sir, There's Been a Murder.
Thank you all so much, but only potentially, because we don't actually know if we've got this award yet.
As it turns out, all TV is fake.
But on a serious note, we want to say a huge thank you to everyone who was involved in making the world's first live interactive drama happen, from the cast to the crew and everyone in between.
In particular, we want to thank our writer Jacob Ball, who is an insane genius, and Andrew Waddle, who worked tirelessly to make this all happen.
We're incredibly proud that we managed to achieve something this ambitious, especially when everyone thought it was going to be impossible when we started out.
Ultimately, it was just proof that you can take the silliest idea and make something great and truly unique out of it. if your team is determined enough.
It was an absolutely huge honour for the two of us to work as co-producers and co-directors on this production, and to see such a big team to come together to make what was our really silly idea a reality.
Again, thank you all so much, and we love your loads.
Congratulations to YSTV and their live interactive film, Please Sir, There's Been a Murder.
Next up is the award for Outstanding Contribution to Student Media.
The award for Outstanding Contribution to Student Media. And the nominees are Harry Clay, Jonathan Wellington, Holly Palmer, Naomi Gildert, Alex West, Matthew Stratford. Highly commended goes to Naomi Gildert. And the winner is Jonathan Wellington.
It's such an honour to win this award, especially with student media as competitive as it is here in York. I've got to thank the university and USU. Without the likes of Lucy, Annie and Hattie, student media would be a much worse world to be a part of. Thank you to everyone at News. It's without your efforts I'd be nowhere near this award. You all support me both professionally and personally, and I'm so thankful for that. Particular mention has to go to the team that currently leads News with me, Pat, Alex, Mallow and Matt. You all make it so much easier and infinitely more enjoyable than it would be without you. You've truly been the dream team. Thank you to Joe Silk and Andy Young, you and the rest of the team from last year, the reason why I became so invested in student media in the first place. Final thank you I've got to make is a bit soppy, but is the most important of them all to me, to someone who supports me in everything I do every day. I don't know where I'd be without you, so to my lovely girlfriend Saskia, thank you so much. On that note, I'm going to have a drink and maybe a bit of a cry here in my bedroom and think of flares, and I shall be heading down there about now. But thank you so much, and hopefully see you all there soon.
Congratulations to Johnny Wellington.
Let's hear from Ollie again to say a few words about his year and to award his Unsung Hero of the Year.
Something that's constantly blown me away this year are the hundreds of student leaders, quietly working away to make their corner of university life the best it can be. These students don't seek reward or recognition. They don't get paid. They just selflessly, share their passions with the students around them. Despite a global pandemic and worldwide lockdown, these same students have continued to show amazing creativity in adjusting to this strange new world. We've seen online dance classes, hundreds of quizzes, remote debates, live DJ sets, online art exhibitions, live concerts, the list goes on. I've always been astounded by the generosity of students willing to give their time and to share their passions with others. And this for me is what made my 5 years at York really special. Thank you to those students. This year I've fought to ensure that the spaces that students have for their student activity are the best they can possibly be. We've shown that student groups should be able to thrive with what they have available, not despite it. We've given them a whole new opportunity to share their student groups at a January Refreshers Fair. We've managed to get much needed storage space for student groups, which has been a problem for years. And we've restarted the conversation on a much needed new Students' Union building, which I hope will be a reality in the not too distant future. If you give students cool spaces, they will do cool stuff. This year I've been amazed at the number of students rallying to protect and support cultural space in the city, like clubs and venues. Spaces that are hugely important to the whole university student experience. Students have shown there is so much more to nightlife than getting drunk on a weekday, and that thousands of students will fight to protect it. We've hosted events forums with students and key stakeholders. This year, more than ever, the union has had a seat at the table regarding community and culture in York, and has shown that students want to be a part of shaping York's cultural landscape. There are so many students I could have chosen to be an unsung hero, but a standout person for me is Alex West. Alex has completely thrown himself into every aspect of student life. Be it his course or the club PEP. He's worked extremely hard to make student radio the best it can be, alongside an amazingly talented team at URY. He's fought to improve student media at York and on a national level. He's supported USU at almost every event we've run. You can't get rid of him, whether that's behind the scenes helping out or at the centre stage presenting. He's been a massive help in the fight to protect nightlife and culture at the university and in the city. Alex has been a critical friend to the union. Alex, thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you to Ollie.
Before we move on to the next award categories hosted by Maddie, our York Sport Union president, let's take a short break and reflect on this academic year.
Highlights of the academic year.
Sketch it out, we ink it in, we're left and right, we're everything, we break it down, we overhaul, got genius down to our core. We're starting while we're finishing, we etch it out, you colour in, you talk the talk, but you're falling short, you talk the talk, and we walk the walk.
Congratulations, Matt Johnston. You are UC's new academic officer for 2020.
And Maddie passes the threshold in the first round. She is re-elected as your York Sport president.
Your student activities officer for 2020-2021 is Brian Terry.
Patrick O'Donnell passes the threshold and is elected as your next union president. Welcome him to the stage. Give it up for your new officers.
What an amazing reflection on the 2019 to 2020 academic year.
But now, let's get back to the awards.
Maddie, your York Sport president, is now here to introduce the next award categories.
Maddie has represented you this year by looking after all of the incredible sports clubs here at York.
She has worked hard this year to create regular communication with all clubs at both college and university level and help to forge inter-club links.
Good evening everyone, it's great to present at the Love York Awards tonight. The next awards are the Volunteering Award, the Green Award and the Award for Student Group of the Year. The Volunteering Award will be given to an outstanding volunteer or group in recognition of their dedication, effort and impact in the community, nationally or even internationally. In line with UC's declaration of a climate emergency in September 2019, The Green Award recognises the efforts of students to make greener choices easier by making changes, big or small, to sustainable efforts either in the community, at the university or within the union. And finally, the Student Group of the Year Award recognises the outstanding achievements of a particular student group run by students for students, whether that be a society, a sports club, a network or a volunteering project. So let's get straight into it with the Volunteering Award.
The Volunteering Award. And the nominees are Tea and Coffee Club, Open Minds, York Marrow, Theatre in Schools, Emily Miller, MEG. And the winner is Tea and Coffee Club.
I'm Anna, the project coordinator of Tea and Coffee Club.
And I'm Hannah, the treasurer of the Tea and Coffee Club.
Thank you so much for nominating us for this award. We're incredibly grateful.
We'd firstly like to thank both Age UK and our sponsor Streamline for providing us with transport throughout the year, and a special thank you to Bob, the Age UK bus driver, who always put a smile on everyone's faces.
Thank you also to York Neighbours for all their support over the past year. We're really thankful.
We'd like to say a huge thank you to all of our volunteers, both old and new. Without you, the Tea and Coffee Club would not be what it is today.
Thank you so much to the new committee for all the hard work you've put in so far. Even though it's not the term we had planned, we're really excited to see what you do next year.
And thank you to the rest of our incredible committee. Ella, Chloe and Carlotta, thank you for everything you've done to make this year the best the Tea and Coffee Club has ever seen.
Lastly, we'd like to thank our elderly friends who come along every week and are such a joy. Everything we do is for them, and we really believe it's so important to combat loneliness in your local community. Now more than ever, it's really important to reach out to people who need it most, and we're really grateful to the university for giving us the chance to do this.
Congratulations to Tea and Coffee Club.
Coming up next is the Green Award.
The Green Award. And the nominees are Lucy Walsh, Patrick Thelwell, Sarah Bernard, Sasha Sakira, Wild Magazine UK, York Team, Mark Matthews and Mary Dickinson. And the winner is Wild Magazine UK, York Team.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy and I am the managing editor for Wild Magazine, and on behalf of the rest of the team across the UK, we'd like to say thank you so much for the Green Award. In what has been an incredibly difficult year, the team have really pulled together and worked their socks off to make sure that the platform stays open for students like yourselves.
Thank you for giving the Green Award to Wild Magazine. It means a lot and we're all really, really honoured.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we'd like to thank you, our student contributors and readers. Without you, we wouldn't be able to spread the message of sustainability within the student community half as well.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And a massive final thank you to Cass Hebron and Ruth Halliday, who founded the magazine when they were students at university in York and in Falmouth. Without you, the magazine wouldn't be here and what it is today.
Congratulations to Wild Magazine UK, the York team.
Coming up next is the Student Group of the Year.
The Student Group of the Year Award. And the nominees are YSTV, Norman Ray Gallery, URY, News, University of York Labour Club, MEG. Highly commended goes to URY, and the winner is Norman Ray Gallery.
Hi, I'm Sanaa Tuma, the new co-director of the Norman Ray Gallery. On behalf of last year and this year's committee, I would like to accept the award of Student Group of the Year. Last year, Grace, Bethan, Perlin, Rosie, Emma, Millie, Faith, Sarah, Finn and I worked really hard to make the arts accessible and offer a wide range of exciting, thoughtful exhibitions and experiences to our members. We feel, alongside our members, that we offer something so special, and the committee last year and our members worked so hard to create some really great opportunities and experiences. Thanks so much, Norman Ray Gallery.
Congratulations to Norman Ray Gallery.
Maddie now joins us again to say a few words about her year and to award her Unsung Hero of the Year.
This has been a great year for York Sport Union. When I think back to this time 12 months ago, first hearing of club's plans for the year ahead, it's hard to imagine how a year has gone by so fast. We've had our fair share of hurdles along the way, Yorkshire weather I am at and you here, but for the most part, 2019-20 has been a year of great success. Here are some of my highlights. Firstly, college varsity. Both qualifiers weekend and college varsity against Durham were fantastic. The weekend itself drew record crowds and an all-important York win. 2. Bucks. Before COVID-19 saw remaining competitions cancelled, we were sitting in an impressive 37th place, which is our highest ranking in several years. And finally, Virtual Roses. Despite being bitterly disappointed when Roses was cancelled, York students rallied under the White Rose for a weekend of virtual competition, winning the tournament and raising a staggering £4,500 for charity. I want to say a massive thanks to everyone at York Sport, USU staff and student staff, the York Sport Union Committee, college sport officers, players and club committees that have made this year so fantastic. It has been a privilege to both work alongside you and represent you to the uni and the nation. One area that I've championed more than any other this year has been facility development. You'd be hard pushed to find a student at York playing sport who has not been impacted by a lack of artificial surfaces, flat floor space or equipment. Whilst this is a good problem, participation in physical activity at York is greater than ever before. It needs students like my unsung hero to knock on the metaphorical university doors and help ask for more of campus facilities. My unsung hero is Christopher Lubka, the outgoing MMA president. Chris first brought flat floor space to my attention when he came to speak to me about equipment in Durham squash courts. Together, we engaged 6 other clubs in several meetings, bringing together a youth bid on behalf of 350 students from a range of York Sport Union clubs. The bid was successful, and Chris's work will surely be transformative in transforming a space in need of some TLC.
Thank you to Maddie.
Samara, your UC president, will present the final award categories of this evening.
Samara this year has acted as a key representative for you when meeting with senior members of the university and other key people in the community.
Samara also plays a major part in UC campaigns, working closely with colleges and their student committees, as well as being responsible for coordinating and supporting the other elected sabbatical officers.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be presenting the last awards of the evening, the UC Student Staff Member of the Year and the Contribution to Student Life Award. The UC Student Staff Member of the Year Award is for student staff at UC who go above and beyond in their role. Student staff keep the union running, from working tirelessly in our bars to make sure you have a good night out, and to helping organise some of our biggest events. The Contribution to Student Life Award recognises a student who has made a positive contribution to university life across their time at York so far. Whether they have been heavily involved in one area or many, their dedication and involvement will have been considerable. This award takes into consideration the contribution from their entire student life. So, without further ado, let's go on to our penultimate award, the UC Student Staff Member of the Year Award.
The USU Student Staff Member of the Year Award. And the nominees are Kelly Richards, Andrew Battersby, Becca McCallum, Maisie Clark, Nisha Desai, Izzy Sims, Kieran Buttle, Izzy T. Highly commended goes to Izzy Sims. And the winner is Izzy T.
Hi guys, yeah, this is a little bit different to last year. I just wanted to say, thank you so much for this. It really, really means the world. I've just had the most amazing 3 years at York, and running the Give It a Go programme has really been a true joy. If there's anyone I'd like to thank tonight, it's Lucy. You are amazing. You, Sue, are just made so much better because of you. You do so much and you bring so much to everyone and everything. Thank you so much for being the most amazing manager. I'm going to miss working with you, and I'll see you very soon. And then also thank you to the activators. You guys are amazing. You're the heart of the programme. I'm so excited to see what you do next year. And yeah, if you guys haven't already tried it, give it a go. Thank you.
Congratulations to Izzy T.
Let's welcome back Samara to say a few words about her year and to award her Unsung Hero of the Year.
I never imagined I'd be stood here in my living room, all dressed up giving my final speech at the Love York Awards. I'd imagined the end of my sad year attending all of the awards ceremonies, roses, summer ball, these events that I've loved so much during my 3 years as a student. 3 amazing years where I really threw myself into college life, sports teams and societies, perhaps ignoring my degree a little bit too much along the way. While academia has never really been my strength, I was able to find something I love in my degree, and parts that maybe I didn't love as much. But being at York, I've had the opportunity to grow beyond being just a philosophy and maths student. I've learned how to cope with difficulties in life when they're unexpectedly thrown at you. I've found my passion in doing my best to improve the student experience for everyone. My time at York was not always easy, and while I've met so many people and made some amazing friends, I've had to deal with losing loved ones along the way. I have been a part of enabling positive change in my college. I've got to compete at National Water Polo Championships, dance in Blackpool, but I've also failed an exam. My time at York has been full of ups and downs, and I know for many of you that will be the same. I'm stood here tonight as your president because I had people who believed in me before I believed in myself. They encouraged me to take a chance and go for it and do my best, and here I am. So to each and every student, to each of you that needs someone, let me be the one to believe in you. I've had the pleasure to work with so many different students this year, and we've not always agreed, and it has not always been easy, but we've worked together, and when we work together, we've proved that we can make a difference and we can make real change. I have to thank all the staff at UC for supporting me this year, the university staff that I've been able to work so closely with this year, my friends and family. You know who you are and you have been my rock. And to the rest of the SAB team, Zhang, Effie, Ollie and Maddie. I've loved sharing that tiny glass box with you, even though everything's got a bit crazy. We have had a pretty good year. So now on to my Unsung Hero Award. This person has gone above and beyond in so many ways. They have been a critical friend to me, and they have never been shy to question what I'm doing, but they've always done so constructively and supported projects to the very, very end. They've challenged me to make sure I always try my best, and in everything they have done and continue to do, they always put the students at the heart of it. And even after his time as James Chair was up, Jack has continued to be so involved, and that is why my unsung hero is Jack Edmonds.
Thank you to Samara, and now on to the final award of the evening. The award for contribution to student life.
The award for contribution to student life. And the nominees are Clark Bryden, Senna Toomer, Ross Davidson, Alex Spibby, Alex West, Sasha Sakira. And the winner is Alex Spibby.
Hi. I know this isn't how I expected this event to go, but isn't it so great that how everyone's pulled together to put on something that really celebrates the achievements of students at this university? I think one of the things that I've loved about being at the University of York for the past 4 years is how much students pull together to get things and achieve things that they didn't originally think was possible. And that's why I've been so happy to be involved in many aspects of student life, from my role as a department rep to my role in the Sub-Aqua Club and in the Physics Society and many other things. I've got involved because I've seen how much students can achieve and I've wanted to be part of it. And I think it's really important that students continue to get involved, continue to succeed and continue to make their times at university the best that they possibly can be. And I really want to thank everyone for this award that I've achieved. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations to Alex Spivey.
Let's hear a special message for Alex.
From her engagement with societies and sports clubs through Cheese Society, Sub-Aqua Club and many others, to representing her entire department as Physics Dep Rep, the winner of this award has made an incredible contribution to student life during her time at York.
She's one of the most selfless people that I know, and it is truly an honour and a pleasure to know her.
She has affected the lives of the students around her by being just a constant source of support and kindness.
She is a lovely, bubbly, honest person who just has this incredible effect on the people around her. She makes you feel so included, especially people within the physics department itself.
As diving officer of the Sub-Aqua Club, she would sacrifice hours of her own time to ensure the safety and welfare of her fellow members.
And her passion to everything that she's been involved in, and it truly is just so inspiring to have seen all of this over the 3 years that we were at university together.
She, personally to me, is someone I'm extremely proud of every day for the amount of time and care she puts into everything and the amount of care she has for everyone.
Thank you so much, Alex, for everything you've done this year, especially when you were trying to balance so many things at once.
Congratulations, Alex. You really deserve this. Well done.
Congratulations, Alex. You deserve this.
I'm so proud of you. Massive congratulations on winning this award.
Congratulations. Well done.
And that concludes the Love York Awards this evening.
From myself, Naomi, and all of your sabbatical officers, thank you for joining us.